It's Monday, and that means one thing. It's time to talk rumors. This one is mostly going to be dedicated to Warhammer 40,000 and Space Marines, but there is going to be a little sprinkle of Horus Heresy in here because they keep getting questions about when is that new box set? When is the third edition? When's it all going to be shown off? I have a theory. I have some speculation on potentially when it's all coming, and it could be a big, big day. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Remember, rumors are rumors, as I always say. Everything I talk about in this video is simply rumor, not fact. It's up to Games Workshop to prove that these rumors are true, and we'll only know that when they post it over on their reveal shows, social media posts. So please take it for what it is, rumors and not fact. So let's start with Warhammer 40,000, and one of the big questions we've been asking each other is what in the Emperor's name is Games Workshop doing with the Space Marine teases? If you're new, if you haven't been following, well, basically, Games Workshop has been teasing some Space Marine images. The first one we got was a Salamander image. I'll put it in the background right now, and from Adepticon, what we got is another Space Marine image, but this time for the Imperial Fists. Now, these images are propping up and supporting some rumors that I've been talking about on my channel now for the past few months, and that is a brand new refresh of Space Marine first founding HQ characters. Those whispers are a white scar on a jet bike. Yes, a jet bike, just like Samuel, flying through the air, which sounds absolutely amazing. An Iron Hand character that is based in Terminator armor, which sounds very, very interesting. A Raven Guard character, which I've done my theory on, of course. I think it's Sharokin. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. We'll see soon, hopefully. And also, there's supposed to be a Salamander character, which is looking to be Forge Father Vulcan Hestan, and an Imperial Fist HQ based on Terminator, which the whispers are saying is going to be Lysander, which is music to my ears, because that means hopefully very, very soon we should be getting Assault Terminators. Games Workshop, it's been long enough. Unleash the Thunderhammers, unleash the shields. Now, together, the images and the rumors have caused a lot of discussion on what the hell is about to happen. Are we about to get a Salamander Codex, an Imperial Fist Codex, a Raven Guard Codex, supplements? We've seen this happen before in 8th edition, and it all happened that way. You got a supplement, and you got a HQ character release with it. Apparently, that is not what is going to happen. It's not going to be a campaign book. It's not going to be a supplement. From what I'm hearing through the whispers of the warp, we're about to get a brand new Space Marine Codex. I'm talking Space Marine 2.0 Electric Boogaloo. And to be fair, the whispers, it all makes sense to me, because we've only got a couple more codexes now before there's no more codexes to go. If you look at the roadmap that's in the background right now, yes, you've still got like the Thousand Suns, the Space Wolves and stuff, but I'm not looking at them as like codexes yet to come. They've been announced now by Games Workshop. We know that they're going to be coming throughout spring and summertime. What you've got on the horizon is basically Votan and Dark Eldar with Xenos, and that is it. That is literally it. All this Space Marine stuff, all this Space Marine tease, I personally think now, because I believe in the whispers, I believe it's pointing to Space Marine 2.0. I think they'll drop that codex, and what they'll do, they'll flood it then with these new HQ characters, which are all going to be available inside that one big codex. Now, another thing to add to this is, if this Space Marine Codex 2.0 does happen, is it just going to be HQ characters, or are we going to get more? I theorize that potentially we could see some more Space Marine launches with that Codex. Now, I've heard some big rumors recently about other Space Marine vehicles and Space Marine units that are supposed to be coming. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Space Marine 2.0. I don't know if it's going to be 11th edition. I'm just going to go over from what I've heard, and I'll leave it up to you to decide if it makes sense if they release it with that Space Marine 2.0 Codex. So I've heard that, of course, when it comes to Terminators, the Assault Terminators are all done. They're just waiting for them to pump it out. Hopefully, Lysander will bring them with him. But I've also heard about a fast attack refresh, or a fast attack focus for Space Marines. And in that fast attack, there's supposed to be stuff like Vanguard Veterans. There's supposed to be like a new Land Speeder coming out. I've heard about drop pods getting a new model for Space Marines. I've also heard stuff like multi-part Outriders, and that could mean maybe potential characters then on bikes. Captain on a bike, an apothecary on a bike, a librarian on a bike, right? That is my speculation for characters on bikes. But multi-part Outriders I've heard from the whispers of the warp. Again, it could happen with Space Marine 2.0, or this could be pushed to 11th edition. If we look at it right now, we are about to go into summer. I know we're still in spring and stuff like that, but we're about to go into summer, and that means we are literally 1 year away from 11th edition. We are wrapping up this edition. They're going to put out a few more codexes, hopefully one being Space Marine 2.0. Then after that, we're probably going to get that big end of the campaign where we get a bunch of books, a bunch of rules in those books, and of course, even more stuff released there. Maybe some for Necroner, but we'll talk about that in a separate video. But for me, I do think there's big things coming for Space Marines now towards the mid/end of this edition. Again, I personally think Space Marine Codex 2.0 is going to happen, and I think that is how they're going to implement those HQ characters. I know I would like a Imperial Fist supplement, but I think a lot of people would hate that. A bunch of new books putting out there with like Imperial Fist, Raven Guard, Salamanders. Yes, it's amazing for lore, but in terms of just book after book after book, a lot of people get annoyed by that. I don't know. You let me know. Would you rather have supplements, or would you rather it all just go in a Space Marine Codex 2.0? And moving backwards, should I say, to the Horus Heresy, I know there's so much talk, there's so much speculation, there's so much hype about this. There's actually a lot of people let down that Adepticon did not have the Horus Heresy. I was included in that. But what I am hearing is that there is going to be another reveal show very, very soon. I'm hearing around May time. I wouldn't be surprised if Games Workshop put it out actually in April, because I'm away for the whole of April, and we always know when I'm away, GW comes out to play. That's where they announce all the big things. I remember the last time I went away, they announced the Leagues of Votann range coming out and stuff. I was literally on a plane over an island, and they announced all the Votann stuff coming, and I was like, you sons of bitches, Games Workshop. But in all seriousness, yes, there is going to be a brand new reveal show, and it will focus on that Horus Heresy box set. I know some people are convinced that we're not going to get a third edition, and I'd like, at the end of the day, rumors are rumors. You know, I've always said this, trust what you want to trust. I trust that third edition is coming. I trust the box set contents with the Saturnine Dreadnought, the Saturnine Terminator, the Saturnine Praetor, the Mark II, the heavy gun platform thing, whatever you want to call it, that's in that box set. I trust all that. Just because I trust it doesn't mean that you have to trust it. But I do think they will show that off around May in a brand new reveal show. Hopefully more stuff attached to it as well. Maybe some more plastic tanks that are coming. Fellblade have been rumored and stuff like that. And maybe more characters. Camba Diaz, where the hell are you, mate? We need you on the tabletop. But I also think what they could do is potentially show that off, and also then potentially the 40k stuff we've just talked about. It could be an absolute massive 40k/30k joint stream. All the Space Marines, all the hype going in to that summer big release window. Anyway, Chaperonios, that's enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, any theories, any thoughts, speculation, post it down below and I'll do my best to reply to them ASAP. Have a great day, evening, night, way around the world, and bye-bye.